And I'm freaking out a little bit because I'm thinking, what does this mean? This is the weirdest, most just unexpected thing. Is the world ending? Like, what's happening right now? And so it was a mystery for about a week. A week later, I'm at home with my wife. We're watching The Biggest Loser on Hulu on the laptop. We're eating ice cream. Don't judge us. And all of a sudden, Twitter is running in the background. And every time a message comes in, there's a little ding. And all of a sudden, it's like bing, 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 bing. This progressive slot machine has gone off inside my computer. And I can just barely see because my computer was starting to get hot and slow down. It was melting and it was crazy. And they were all posts, they were reposts that Justin Bieber had written me. He has a lot of followers. He's like 30 million followers or something crazy. So anything he posts about is going to be, you know, they're going to repost it, and they're very enthusiastic. One time Justin Bieber posted a photo of him with Kim Kardashian. I think he was like 15 or something. He posted a picture of him and Kim Kardashian and said, this is my girlfriend. It was just a joke, right? And Kim Kardashian got threats, death threats, for real death threats, to the point where Justin Bieber had to get up publicly and say, hey, please don't kill Kim Kardashian, okay? I mean, heaven forbid anyone ever hacks into his account and says something like, I don't know, like, kill your parents or whatever, you know? Because it would be tragic, but it would happen. Anyways, I digress. So Justin Bieber writes me, and him and I are carrying a conversation over Twitter, and he wrote me and said, hey man, I'm a big fan of your music, and I recorded one of your songs, I hope you don't mind. And he just did like a demo, like a garage band, like a really nice demo of it somewhere, and he posted it up on YouTube. And I got like 50,000 extra followers in front of that. It was really cool. So a week later, I'm doing a gig in Orange County, a hometown gig, and the room was packed except one table was open, and I kept looking to see who's going to sit there, and this young girl sits down, and I'm thinking, that girl, she's pretty. She looks a lot like Selena Gomez. And then I completely ignored that thought and continued to have the conversation I was having. And I realized, as I'm having this conversation, that this girl who looks like Selena Gomez is staring at me kind of awkwardly. You know, she's smiling at me, and I'm thinking like, okay, creepy Selena Gomez lookalike, whoever you are, this is weird. This is getting awkward. I'm a married man. I look over and I realize, holy shiitake mushrooms, that is Selena Gomez. And she's sitting with Justin Bieber, okay? So now, I'm gonna be real with y'all here, okay? I'm a grown man, and I've met quite a few people that are famous, and I don't really get starstruck so much. People just people, you know. But there's a part of my brain that melted a little bit, okay? Because I walked over and I went to say something like hello or thank you for covering my song or what are you doing here or whatever, and I could not speak English words anymore. All right, I walked up and this is pretty much a direct translation of what I said, a direct quote of what I said. I walked up and this is what I said. That was my sideways moonwalk. Anyways, so I couldn't speak, and honestly, I really didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if the room was in on it. I don't know, Ashton Kutcher's going to jump out of a curtain, and McMahon's going to show up with a giant check, and like balloons are going to fall from the ceiling. There's a part of the brain when it encounters something just that weird that you don't know what to do with it, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I walk up, I'm speechless. My mom is fearless. She sees this whole thing go down. She sees that I'm struggling in this moment, and she walks up, and like just any mother would do, she smacks me on the back. The whole room hurt hard too. She smacks me on the back and says, Ernie Halter, you are not a 12-year-old girl. You need to get your shit together. So there you have it. It turns, the moral of that story is entitled, Justin Bieber has Halter fever. Thank you very much. And there he is! Just kidding. No, he's not here yet. But this is the song he covered, and a very gracious young man. He told me he'd been a fan since he was a kid, which I don't know why, it struck me as kind of funny, but he's 18. The song's called Come Home to Me. And I wrote it in your kitchen, Slim. Did you know that? Meg?
Didn't know that.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I did. Started it in the kitchen.
Wow. So we get a piece of it, right?
No. I'll give you a piece. Sorry, I wrote it. I'll give you a piece of it. It threw me off. back into my arms, home where you belong. Come home to me, come home to me. If home is where you are, then home is way too far away. TV light blue and white, I just can't fall asleep, and I move over to the space where you should be. Even halfway seems so far, over mountains and diamond stars. Everybody has their own way home. Come home to me, come home to me, back into my arms, home where you belong. Come home to me, come home to me. If home is where you are, then home is way too far away. All my life I've dreamed of love, never thought it would hurt this much to kiss goodbye and wait for your return. And I'll be strong and hold to the picture and the thought of you, and getting all the love that you deserve. Come home to me, come home to me, and back into my arms, home where you belong. Come home to me, come home to me. Home is where you are, then home is way too far away. Ooh, home is where you are, home is way too far away.